77 years of agony and rage. 77 years of agony and rage. Frasmo, what we telling them? Listen.
You see, you speak a little truth and they label you a madman. It's getting to the point that they cannot ignore me. I ain't half-hearted, I'ma say it with chest until my time's done. I could care less if you don't endorse me. I devote this song to the ones who came before me, died trying, fighting for glory. Reminiscing as a young'un, my mother would sit me down and tell me stories that taught me about my granddad in Yafa 1947. Had his own fields growing oranges and lemons. Bound by roots, his soul to the soil embedded. Everything that he touched was a legacy cemented. Never in question, with faith as their guide. Every heart intertwined, they were forever connected. Grateful for every second for life itself is a blessing. But that was all about to change when the word started spreading that nearby families are getting massacred by savages. Villages raped and pillaged, people started panicking, the stories coming out, it's hard to even imagine it. Mothers screaming to the skies, they can't believe what's happening. All of a sudden people's family trees were vanishing. I know they saw scenes they wish their eyes wouldn't capture. If I had to name this chapter, it would probably be the slept on nightmares of the Nakba. So straight away they started moving the women to the nearest village so they were safe and unharmed. The men who stayed had to be alert and on guard, as well as Jiddu, who was 16, hiding in a tree with a rifle in his hand trying to spot enemies from afar. You know the saying, tie your camel, leave the rest to Allah. Cause although he was ready and prepared to let it blast, in the back of his mind he knew that they could be his last. But as time went by they faced no confrontation, which started unsettling his nerves, because he started to worry at the fact that maybe the Urgun made their way to the other village first, where the women and elderly were, including his mother and sister, hoping and praying that they're all safe and none of them are hurt. Thank God they were reunited with each other, but had to leave straight away, dreaming that one day they return. They left Yafa for Gaza to try and seek a new beginning. Jiddu was solely driven of making a living, studying so hard with a lit candle beside him due to occasional power cuts in the building he lived in with his older brother. Then in 52 worked as a teacher in Kuwait for a year. Came back and that's when he met my beautiful Tirtan. From there their fates were sealed and they both fell in love with each other. Then came my mother, born in 1958, 10 years after the creation of the devilish state. Eventually they left Palestine and went separate ways. Packed up all their things and had to move to Kuwait. Mama got to a certain age to realise why it weren't safe for her and her siblings to stay in a land where the occupiers want you erased from the face of the earth. Now you're in another country feeling out of place. Vivid memories of her returning to Gaza in 1974 to visit their old home, and really wanting to enter only to see settlers living there who know deep down inside they all stole it. Then after going to Yafa to see the same fields that belonged to her father, but was then told by Zionist soldiers that they're not allowed to pick the fruit that's been growing and to leave immediately cause they no longer own it. Damn, truly traumatic, but she never quit. Worked hard every day and night, became a journalist, got married to my dad, moved to London where they'd raised their kids. But when the going got tough, my pups cut and jumped ship. I guess that's where I come into the mix. I was quiet as a kid but analysed everything. Mum taught me that not everybody wants to see you win, that envy hides in handshakes and hatred wears a grin. She told me to speak the truth, don't let them change you from within. And once you speak it, they'll place a target on you, they'll try to hit. Trap you in the system with any chance they get. Grew to learn that they don't give a fuck about us in the bits. From Grenfell to the Gaza Strip, I've seen my people burn to crisp. I couldn't just sit still, so I grabbed my pen and spilled ink on a page, cause all the time I'm seeing mothers crying, children dying. It's as if I'm living in a glitch. I'm sorry mum for driving you crazy, I know I took the piss. Instead of going legit, I was on the strip, trapping round Balfour Estate before I knew what Balfour did. I just hope that my good deeds outweigh all of my sins. From when I lost my brother Elks, I ain't been the same since. Asking God for some help, cause at times life don't make sense. Exiled in my own land, still a stranger where I stand, trying to find a way to survive in this maze that I'm in. 77 years of agony and rage. I just pray that we're liberated by the 78th. It's time to break the cycle, can't have it staying the same. History repeats, it's just new faces of old ways. 77 years of agony and rage. I just pray that we're liberated by the 78th. It's time to break the cycle, can't have it staying the same. Still trapped in these chains of this generational pain. Man, it's GARZ.